Hello, and welcome back to the garden.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Look, it's no secret.
Hi.
This is garden therapy. If you're like me, you like to watch Netflix every once in a while, and they have a lot of good shows on there, but one that caught my eye, and it seems to be catching a lot of people's attention, is the one they have on Blue Zones. I believe it's called Living to 100, The Secrets of Blue Zone. So today I thought we would explore that fascinating topic of maybe how creating your own garden can help you contribute to the creation of your own little micro blue zone. So if you haven't seen that Netflix documentary series, I do highly recommend it, and go watch it right after this video, of course. So what are blue zones? So blue zones are regions in the world where people are known to live longer, healthier lives, often well into their 90s and even into their 100s. These areas have attracted the attention of researchers that want to study longevity and healthy aging. Some famous blue zones that are talked about in this video are Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, Nicoya, Costa Rica, Ikaria, Greece, and of course Loma Linda, California, which is probably the one you wouldn't expect on that list. These communities are believed to have certain lifestyle factors such as diet, social connections, and physical activity that contribute to their remarkable longevity. Now, all of these areas do have those four commonalities that I do want to talk about today and how the garden sort of relates to those things. Number one is they move naturally. They do things by hand, they garden, they walk. Number two is positive outlook. Know how to relax and unwind. They have faith, and they also have a purpose. Number three, eat wisely. Plant-based diets.
What's the best tea to drink on a daily basis?
Wine.
A little bit of wine, and of course, all of that in moderation. Number four, family first, good partnerships, and having community. So let's talk about moving naturally and the physical activity of it all. Gardening gets you moving. Now, it's not like training for a marathon or a triathlon or CrossFit or even going to the gym, but it gets you moving in a natural way, the way your body was meant to move. It's a fantastic way to incorporate physical activity into your daily routine. Whether you're planting, weeding, harvesting, pruning, you're staying active. Just like people in the blue zones who engage in regular, non-intense exercises. As you can see here in this video clip, I'm tending to the garden, just moving around naturally, pruning, weeding, and maintaining the garden. At the same time, all this activity is helping me maintain a healthy weight, reduce the risk of chronic disease, and keep in great shape. In blue zones, plant-based diets are common. When you garden, you have access to fresh, nutrient-rich produce right outside your door. It's a surefire way to eat healthier and increase your longevity. I mean, you can look around me here in the garden and you can see plants that have vibrant veggies on them. Growing your own food ensures you exactly know what you're going to get, and you can avoid all those harmful chemicals. In addition, one of the things that they recommend in the blue zone diets are things like sweet potatoes, which you can easily grow in your garden. The three sister type crop, corn, beans, and squash. All of those are relatively easy to grow and are very nutrient dense and help with your digestive system as well as giving you all the nutrients that you need. One of the key factors to the blue zone way of life is to de-stress, unwind. That falls into the outlook category. Gardening has been proven to reduce stress levels and promote relaxation. The act of tending to plants is therapeutic and can help you unwind. As we've said in past videos, gardening can be a great form of meditation. It allows you to connect with nature and escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. There's just something about being in the garden, even when you're doing chores like pruning and weeding and harvesting. It's sometimes that mindless activity that gets you present and makes you forget about everything else except the task at hand. And that type of mindfulness really helps with the de-stressing and unwinding of daily life. So how can you create your own blue zone garden? Well, let's break it down in a few steps. So select the right things to grow. Remember the video we said, will we grow these things again? We came up with three factors of whether or not to choose plants to grow. Are they productive? Do they taste good? And are they the right plant for my climate? Well, selecting the right fruits and vegetables and herbs that thrive in your climate is very, very important. Consider the blue zone's staples like beans, tomatoes, and leafy greens. Choose varieties of those plants that do well in your given area and that you like the taste of them and that will be very productive for you. Number 2, fight on. Design a garden with relaxation in mind. Add comfortable seating, add a water feature, or even a small meditation area. But most of all, make sure the garden brings you joy and gives you peace. Now, we've spoken about moving naturally and eating well, and also outlook. So let's talk about connecting. And that's a very important step. Number 3 here is to connect. Invite friends, family, neighbors over to join you in the garden. Help neighbors with their garden. I start plants for my neighbors. I start plants for members of my family. And that gives me a lot of joy and allows me to connect with them through gardening. You know, building social connections is a vital aspect of Blue Zones, and the gardening community is no different. There's a lot of different ways you can connect online with the gardening community, whether it's through this video or a myriad of others you can find here on YouTube. But also locally in your community, they're usually through your local garden center or even some community gardens that are out there. It's a great way to connect with people and grow your community and bond with others of like mind. Incorporating a garden into your life is a fantastic way to create your own little blue zone in your backyard. It promotes physical health, provides fresh, nutritious food, it reduces stress, helps you unwind, and it fosters connections with others. So what are you waiting for? Start digging, plant the seeds for your own longevity today. Well, thank you for joining us today on this journey to create your own blue zone through gardening. If you found this video helpful, feel free to share it with fellow gardeners and gardening enthusiasts, and even those who you think might benefit from creating their own garden. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gardening tips of inspiration and life lessons. Until next time, happy gardening.